So many people find it much harder to read music than they do to just play the piano. I actually started learning the piano in quite an unusual way for the time. Now it's a pretty standard way of learning, but I actually started self-taught and playing by ear. One of the earliest pieces that I tried to learn was a piano piece that was in one of the episodes on the TV show House, and trying to learn that by watching the scene over and over again was so painful. But learning these things in this way meant that I didn't learn to read music until much, much later. And the problem with that is that learning to read music is a much harder skill to develop. It takes a long time to be able to innately recognize notes on a page and be able to read things fluently. Every time you play something on the piano, you're developing your ears, but learning to read sheet music is a really time-consuming skill to learn, and therefore you have to spend a lot of time doing it if you want to be able to read sheet music, that is. The problem is that for a lot of people, when they start to read pieces of music, as soon as they start memorizing that piece of music, which will inevitably happen if you play it enough anyway, your brain immediately starts telling you to look at your hands because you no longer have a need for the piece of music in front of you. Even if you have memorized a piece of music, if you are still following the notes on the page, you're still associating those notes on the page with what you're actually playing. Whereas if you are looking at your hands, then you're not helping your ability to read music at all. Because reading music requires a lot of reading music in order to get good at it. And a lot of people play the piano without reading music. And this is why